Hi everyone, this is Shannon Hensley with Apex Tarot, and I hope that you are doing fabulous today. Today is October the 25th, 2019, Friday, and it's cold here. And I'm waking up with my coffee like I do every day with you all. Like I said, I don't know if you were watching this in the afternoon or the evening, but I am recording in the morning, and it doesn't matter because there is no time with spirit, right? So it doesn't really matter. But I am waking up with you all, so be patient with me. We had a very interesting reading with the first tarot deck that I used. I used another new tarot deck called the Secret Tarot, and all the decks that I use for any given reading can be found below the description box. But a lot of people have been in their mind about a situation here, and to go watch that video. It was pretty intense. So if you've been dealing with your mind situations, or people trying to bring real fast energy where your mind has just been everywhere, or fighting or carrying on and stuff like that, then that you might get something from that message. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get in here. If anybody is interested in a tarot reading, please contact me at apextarot_a pure spirit@yahoo.com, and I'll get you taken care of there. Thank you, Sweet Divine, for clear to find messages. I just bless the viewer. I thank you for truth to come forth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And I bind and block all negative forces. There is no weapon that's formed against us that shall prosper, because we walk in truth and abundance where you are, sweet spirit. I thank you for clear, defined messages. The battle is over. I thank you for the truth. I thank you for the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and your wisdom by your Holy Spirit, your holy angels. All right, guys, we got a couple of cards that flew out here that we will take. I believe that was the Ten of Wands, burning up the excess of all of the burden, which is what we need to do. Yeah, somebody's really been burdened, turning around, seeing that we really didn't lose everything. Let's see what else come out here. So we had the Ten of Wands, like I said, putting down the burden, burning it up, right? We'll go over this. We also have, the Three of Swords, heart energy. I've seen that in the first reading, but people had choice to leave things. Also seen Seven of Swords as well. But there's a 10 here as well, and there's a 10 here. And happy birthday to you, Scorpios. The sun is in Scorpio right now. Things come to the surface. And we also seen the Seven of Cups as well in the last reading as well. So it's just confirming itself, which is positive, because it's a choice all day long. We're at the end of a cycle here, where heartbreak has been, okay, where confusion has been in a situation. I mean, there's obviously some really hard energy that somebody's really grieving, and I just send love and light. That's so, I hate that, and I've been there, and so have you, and so is whoever this is for. But you didn't lose everything. You're at the end of a cycle and something brand new. I don't care what, there was lying, there was cheating, people were wearing masks, there's birds everywhere here. There's been confusion in a situation, but there's also been truth seeking here as well. There's a change going on here, but it's up to you. Are you going to go back the same way? There were letters that were written that brought a heartbreak somewhere, that caused some kind of a chit-chatting behind someone's back here. You're going to be able to dream again if you allow yourself to. There's been a transformation. There's definitely a change here that I see. Let's see what else comes out here. I'm just going to do a small spread. Yeah. Patience and truth and alchemizing and restoration and healing and having understanding and management here. There's a star here on this pillar of strength. Okay, the star is healing. The star is confidence again and success, that you will get past this, whatever this was for whoever I am talking to. The 14 is also a 5, which is a change, okay? This is knowing something here, that there is going to be better times ahead. You've got to have it in the back of your mind, or in the front of your mind, or all over your mind, the star, to give you optimism again. Okay, in whatever relationship it was, or whatever job situation, family situation, this is a good future, is what the star represents itself. This card represents, the higher mind of something, reconciliation, restoration, healing, and understanding. Like I said, management and accommodation here. It's about you facing the truth and turning around and say, okay, well, I didn't lose everything. I didn't, and we're at a new cycle here. And I'm going to burn away all the things that just did not do anything for me. And I'm going to teach. This is about teaching and learning. And I'm going to teach from that place here. All the words that were spoken, that were written to me, or I wrote to them, or I rehearsed in my head, I'm burning it away. I'm purified now. Fire burns but purifies. Yes, my heart got broken. Yes, there was deception there. But I'm going to dream again. I'm going to dream again, and I'm going to do something different. I'm going to be artistic. I'm turning around. I'm taking that cup. What's at the right now moment? Yes, is the brand new beginning. I love it because the 10 breaks down to this 1. And knowing that you got to do it because that's 11. And then the star shows up, which is the 11th house, and that's knowing something very passionately. You've got to do this. You and I have to move forward in a very passionate way and take that action and be ambition. Take the ambition and be a creative force within this heartbreak, within whatever has happened, taking authority over it. Beautiful. In the right now moment, it's fire. It's your passion. Passion is what's going to make you get up and do something about it. Passion is what's going to make you get up and teach from that place, because now you've learned the karmic cycle is over. Lay the burden down. What is crossing this passion, and what's helpful and what's a challenge? Well, is being at the crossroads itself. Now, this card in this deck talks about being at that crossroad. If you look, that person's really thinking about whatever it is that needs to, the passion itself to be grounded, to give you that truth that you need to make that decision so that it pays off for you, and so that you don't go back around the same way you came. Okay. This is also about negotiation, if other people are involved and has got their heart broke, and something wasn't truthful. Obviously, the 7 of Swords there. And then we've got patience, which represents truth. It's about facing something, speaking, no matter how big or how small it is, speaking the truth and getting grounded within that, so that the work pays off for you, whatever that is. There's a decision to be made here. Okay, there's new strategies here now that you must take, and not to go around the same way that you came again. It's amazing because we've got, what I'm noticing here, 2 pictures where there's circling around this person. There's fish circling around this dreaming again. Okay, this is burning things away that they need to end, right? And that's amazing that that's showing up there. The first and the last card here. There's definitely changes happening, big time changes here. What happened in the deep past was a transformation of some kind, and this is would be the Death card. Something came to an end and transformed something in a very, very big way. A huge change took place here. Some people felt like they were being freed by something, and some people were, and some people got hurt by that, and some people went off into a really bad place and into deception of some kind, or created deception and confusion in a situation, and wasn't balanced, wasn't they just weren't balanced within whatever the situation was for you, or whoever this is connecting with. But some kind of huge transformation took place, and it went bad. It really went wrong somewhere. What's behind you, though? Well, if this had to do with money and deception and a job and traveling and somebody bringing confusion where money and stuff was concerned, and your family, wealth got involved in a situation, this is actually a positive card. Somebody's feeling regretful because they may have cheated somewhere or something, or on a job, or whatever this was behind. For some people, if they didn't change or burn away this access of this negative stuff, then what's behind them is their family itself, or their wealth, or their being affluent with something materialistic, or what could be behind you if you're burning this stuff away and now getting balance and healing the situation, uh, is the loss thereof of this, because there is a brand new, there's healing here. There's 17 pentacles here, and that's something that's grounding to you. Maybe what's behind you is family. If you went through a divorce or something like that, and really transform something, then that's strange that card is there, because that's a positive card, and obviously somebody did some kind of lying, cheating, stealing, and confusion, and is regretful. Or this card could also represent being bitter. And I have to say that if you're choosing not to look at healing and staying in bitterness, then what's going to be behind you is any kind of stability, because the universe, the spirit, the great creator, God, whatever you title, the spirit is not going to allow you to be abundant, because that's the way that's not me saying that. That's the way that the universe, it works itself. That's the way that the creator is. What's behind you now, for some of you, because you are facing it, is the loss thereof, and now you're going to be abundant, because this also represents fortune, and it's right here in your right now position to take it and blaze forth here. There's been deception here, because in number there's 18 here. We know that because the 7 of Swords is here as well. We know that because there's been fighting along the way, competition along the way, confusion in what was, artistically created within a situation. People wearing masks. There's a lot of goose-like talking and people talking behind somebody's back here. Hopefully you will take this wand and face truth, because it's about truth here, and heal it, so that what's behind you is the thievery of whatever happened, and you can be stable again. What's at the top of this mind? Yes, is love and healing. And if this just, you just denying your own feelings about something did happen along the way that hurt something where family was concerned. What's at the top of the mind is healing that family. The situation, this can represent families, soulmates, things like that. Feeling refreshed. Obviously, there's a lot of heartache here, and needing healing and needing to feel refreshed. That's that's 2 aces here, which is, hope. I'm hearing the word hope. You and I are creators in the earth realm itself. This is about creation. It's about children. Both of these can be about children, passion, your intuition. Turn around. You did not lose everything. There's healing and hope here to fix something that was behind you, where family was concerned, where finances were concerned, where inheritances were concerned. Whatever this was, material abundance of whatever this was. There's something brand new. You got an ace here, and then what's at the top of the mind is an ace, and there's also strategy on how to continue forth and to attain your goals now. Have a new goal. Learn the lesson and teach from that place, and help other people not to wear masks. What's the outcome? You would think these two would be swapped here. But if I'm talking to somebody who's really got some problem in their mind, the outcome is what? Competition? Fighting? Still? Being frustrated? It's a process, baby. This is a change. Also, for many of you, this is finally just getting out of this mode. But I have to also read it here as that's strange that these two came out in a different position here, because I really am feeling like some people still want to wear masks because they don't know how to get out of it. They don't know how to turn around because they're bitter. This is about being bitter. And they're going to go around the same way, and they're trying to strategize in a very negative way, unfortunately, because look, this is about rivalry and fighting and carrying on, brainstorming, turmoil. Misery likes company. You want to stay in confusion, you just go right ahead. But somebody is putting the burden down and going to get over this frustration, and they're going to change a thing here. And they're going to get public recognition, those of you who do, because there's 6 wands right here, and that's public recognition. Because truth is what sets you free here. Truth is what sets you free here. There's knowledge here. Somebody got knowledge of something here with that star. Just right there with the patience card or the temperance. And that's about expansion as well. The cycle's over, and it's confirming itself here. There's 10 right here. The cycle's over. We got a 1 right here. Something was very much emotional. We got a 10 right here, which is also a 1. The cycle's over. What's behind you is all this loss that you went through. And now there's a new beginning here. What's at the top of the mind, and the seeker of truth here. And then the outcome is rivalry. And passionately brainstorming, hopefully for something positive, because there is a change here. But I did hear that for some people because this card represents being bitter as well. And, that's hard. That's a process in itself to turn around. And whether you caused it or they caused it, what are you going to do? Sit there in bitterness all the time? Never growing, always showing up in life in confusion with a mask on and talking behind people's back and causing fires. People get off on that. That's soullessness. It's the truth, right? It is the truth. This wheel goes either way, and I was picking up on that because, like I said, you would think these 2 cards would come out and it being swapped in the positions, but they didn't, because we do have people out there like that. They don't care about the truth, and they will increase in negativity and not face the truth. But this card's coming out both ways. It's the same energy. It's Jupiter, and it goes both ways. You're either going to be abundant, and you're going to have a higher mind and face the truth and get justice in a situation in truth, and heal, and know that you got to heal, because there's destiny. This is inevitable fate happening here. So if what's behind you, if you don't turn around and notice that you need to face the truth, what's behind you is fortune. You will not get the fortune. This is about fortune. It will go the other way, and the Spirit's wanting you to know that what's behind you, if you start this again, you're losing this, baby. You're losing it. You better take a real hard look at what you're doing. You're losing it. This is so it is. So let it be, because it is the truth. The truth. And the truth here with the star here, it's knowledge. What's behind you, if you're going to continue again, is going to be, you will not attain this, is what the Spirit says. And in your thoughts about having love, it's not happening because you're a manipulator. This is manipulation. And if you're around this person, whoever, and somebody's trying to manipulate you because you do have money, you better tap into your intuition, because that's the only reason why they're there. They're a user. Okay? Look at this. It's amazing, because the Wheel of Fortune in this deck's got stars all around it. There's knowledge here. There is a lot of knowledge here, and even showing up here with this Jupiter energy. Things are coming to the surface. We got water here, surface, Scorpio season. Something transformed that was horrible. Somebody caused something horrible to take place, and they're still strategizing it. They're still strategizing because they're bitter. Not everybody. That's not for everybody. Okay, but it's amazing that these cards came swapped out here. The truth is, that is the truth, though, because that wheel goes either way, so we know that for a fact. We know that for a fact. Somebody in their damn head, and all they can, and look at it. Look at all the pictures coming that's surrounding another card that has circling around the person. Confusion circling the person. Fire and words just burning within them, circling the person. And then we've got the actual Wheel of Fortune, which is a big circle. So this is something huge, but it didn't have to be, because like I say all the time, the 0 is a large entity. It's everything, but it's nothing. It's really up to you. You got a new start here. What are you going to do? You're going to stay in your mind and be anxious all the time, having sleepless nights and despair and shame and fear? It's up to you. It's up to you. What's behind you will be this. You will not attain it. You will not have wealth and riches. It's going away. There is no material gain, whatever this was. And then for some people, what is behind you is everything that you did lose, because now you're getting new fortune here, because the Wheel of Fortune came out for you. That's amazing energy coming out here. But there's frustration here, because somebody's just twisted in their mind. Somebody twisted in their mind. Where marriage is concerned, where society itself is concerned. 9 is a global awareness in a situation. So something's very much known in a situation, and that sometimes people get in their pride because they got found out, and now they want revenge because they're bitter. Well, there's no fortune for you. And so it is, because that's what the Creator says. You're going to sit here with these flip-floppy birds all around you in your thoughts of your mind, because you choose not to walk in truth, because only truth's going to set you free. Truth will get you the victory. Truth will get you the fortune. And it ain't about fortune. What's real fortunate is for you to find those fortunes within. Okay? That's what really sets you free. And when you learn how to do that and strategize the right way, get out of this frustration, things change for you, baby. Things change for you. You get balanced within. Well, it's hard energy coming out today, y'all. But for those of you who are facing truth, and you've been the one that's been on the hurting side, the Divine's coming in here, baby, and turning that wheel for you and giving you a fresh new start, a fresh new outlook. You're going to be getting these gains, and you're going to gain a lot. You're going to be balanced, and you're going to be whole. You're going to be healed again, and you're going to now be able to teach from that place, so that nobody else gets themselves caught up in that kind of energy. That's heart energy coming out. I bless you all. Until next time, shalom.